Hi everyone, welcome to another webinar with VICCC. Today I'm joined by Dina Van Delsen, the TESOL coordinator at VICC, and my name is Catherine Selfridge. Dina, would you like to say a bit about yourself?
All right, well, my name is Dina Van Delsen. I've been teaching TESOL in Vancouver for over a decade, and before that I taught English in Korea, in Mexico, and in Argentina.
So lots of different experiences to draw on. So today we're just going to talk about the TESOL program at VICCC and gives people watching a little idea of what the program's about. So I'll ask you a few questions, Dina. What is TESOL?
So TESOL is an acronym and it stands for Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. Basically, it's a course to teach you how to be an English language teacher. Most of our students are international students, so what they're doing is they're coming here to learn how to go home to their home country to teach English as a second language.
Okay. And what kind of things do students learn in TESOL? Is it only for people who want to teach?
No, I mean, through the course, they obviously learn how to teach, but they learn how all of my students improve their skills in terms of how to use a computer. A lot of students don't know how to build tables in a Word document, and that sort of comes from building lesson plans and making worksheets for the students, that sort of stuff. They learn some PowerPoint skills, some of them. And the biggest thing that they learn is presentation skills, because they're going to be the teacher. They're going to be standing up in front of the class, presenting a lesson in English. So there will be some English fluency in terms of speaking developed. There will be presentation skills. My students also improve their listening skills. They all tell me at the very beginning of the course, the teacher speaks a little fast, and I kind of do, because I expect, and our course expects, that our students are of an intermediate level and above. And so many ESL teachers slow down too much for their students, especially intermediate level and above. We have to slow down as teachers when we're teaching beginners, and I teach that in my class. But as the students' level increases, so should the teacher's speaking speed to sort of match a native speaker. So when they get to my class, I kind of keep it at normal speed. So they definitely improve their listening skills as well.
Great. So it's not just teaching skills, it's a lot of other things as well. That's
exactly.
Great. What kind of assignments can students expect to do in this class?
We mark based on two main assignments types. They have mini lessons and micro teaching. So mini lessons are shorter. They're really simple skill development. So what they do is they learn how to do something in the classroom, like how to give good instructions or how to teach a simple vocabulary word. And I demonstrate first. Well, we learn basic curriculum on it first, then I demonstrate. Then they get 1 to 2 nights to prepare and practice, and then they stand up in front of the class and they teach to their classmates who pretend to be their students in that moment. So we have 3 of those shorter mini lessons in the TESOL course, and they have minimal preparation in terms of you only get 1 to 2 days to prepare, and they don't have to write a formal lesson plan. So it's just, they're marked based on what they say. As well as the mini lessons, we have 2 bigger assignments called micro teachings, one focused on grammar, one focused on reading. In those lessons, same thing, we learn about it, I demonstrate, and then they prepare, but they get usually 1 week to prepare. They're much longer lessons, and they have to write a formal lesson plan to go with those lessons. So then they also get conferencing time. They write the lesson plan over the weekend. Then on Monday, they come in and they get feedback from the instructor, what makes sense in that lesson plan, what they need to fix before they present later that week, usually on a Thursday, that sort of thing.
They get some solid one-on-one time with the instructor.
Exactly. So, And those are challenging for sure because they're longer. Those students, depending on the class size, they could be standing and delivering a lesson for anywhere between 25 to 45 minutes of them at the front teaching, speaking English, delivering a lesson to their students who are their classmates.
And those students, do they have experience before they enter the class?
We have had every student from every walk of life take TESOL and feel like TESOL was valuable to them. We have had students fresh out of high school, no work experience. We have had students who have finished a teaching degree in their country, but no experience. We have had people halfway through degrees. I have had teachers who have 10 or 12 years of experience come to maybe upgrade their skills from more traditional teaching to more modern teaching style. I have taught retired lawyers and retired doctors who are looking for a second career, or people who've done years of office work and they're bored and they want something new. And all of those people could be in the same class together. You do not have to be experienced to take TESOL. It doesn't require any experience. Everybody learns from each other as well during the course.
Yeah, it's great to have a variety of backgrounds in the classroom.
For sure.
Would you say briefly, is it a challenging course?
Yes, I'm not going to deny it. It is a challenging course. And I tell my students that it has to be challenging because it's only a 4-week course. And we're giving you a certificate at the end that says you are ready to teach English. So if we're going to do that in 4 weeks, you're going to have a very busy 4 weeks.
Yes.
I don't think it's impossible. I just think it requires time. It requires lots of time. If you can pass our entrance requirements and get into the course, and if you're coming to class, listening, participating, and then you work hard on every homework assignment and task assignment over the weekend, you're going to have to put in a lot of hours. You should easily be able to pass the course. So it's challenging in terms of time and that it requires your full attention, but it's not incredibly difficult. I think anybody who can get into the course with the time and effort can pass the course.
And I know a lot of our students, most of our students, almost all, have successfully passed the course. Yeah.
Exactly.
You touched on this a little bit at the very beginning. What kinds of things can BIC TESOL students do after the course?
So when they graduate, we've had students who do everything. I have past graduates who I'm still in contact with. They've opened their own ESL schools in Japan and in Korea. And I have one who's in the process of doing so in Mexico, that sort of thing. Some of them just go back to their job that they had previously if they were already teachers. Like some just come on a sabbatical to improve their skills. They want to be better English teachers. So they come here, they improve their skills, and they go back to their job. We have some who are, like I said, in the middle of university, they go back to university. I've had a student take our TESOL for Children course very specifically as a young woman. She was 25 years old, but she was thinking to the future. She's like, I don't necessarily want to be a teacher, but I want to teach my children in the future. And I mean, a lot of them go back to just ESL teaching jobs at international schools or cram schools in their home country, that sort of thing as well. Tutoring can work really well too. I mean, you make pretty good money tutoring English in their home countries as well. So many, many possibilities.
There's lots of different TESOL programs available for students. What makes TESOL at VICCC a strong program?
Okay. I guess it's strong mostly because of our curriculum. Our curriculum is developed in-house. We don't rely on outsourced books or published books. We've been teaching this curriculum for probably 20 years now, and we've been refining it and developing it and focusing it to the type of students that we get in our class, and as well as keeping it up to date and modern. So when new ideas come in, we can pull those into our textbooks. So the fact that we have in-house developed curriculum that's been percolating for many, many years makes our curriculum very strong. I think the other thing that's really strong about our course is we keep our class sizes small so that we can have so much practical teaching time. So like I said, in a 4-week course, the students teach 5 lessons, 3 mini lessons, 2 micro teaching. So 5 times in 4 weeks, they stand up in front of the class and deliver a lesson. And that sort of experience is really invaluable in terms of building their confidence in order to be able to do that truly in front of a real class. So I think those are probably the 2 biggest strengths, is our curriculum and the amount of practical teaching time the students get in the classroom.
And our experienced instructors as well.
Of course, thank you.
I think that's all the questions I have for you today, Dina. Thank you for explaining the program to us. I wanted to show just a couple bits of information to everyone in the back. Okay, so just to wrap up, Dina, a little summary of the program here, if you can explain the slide you're showing.
For sure. So the first thing is, it just tells us it's a 4-week program, 26.5 hours every week, Monday to Friday. And after they take TESOL, they can attach an optional practicum to it for another 4 weeks of in-class teaching experience, or they can build on what they learn in TESOL with a secondary course. The 2 secondary courses we currently offer are TESOL for children, focused on children between 4 to 12, and then TESOL for teens and adults, focusing on teenagers, middle school age, sort of like 13 and over. Yeah, so those are the secondary courses we offer that the students can take after TESOL. The second box with the green text focuses on basically the subjects we teach, or the chapters we teach. So we teach, obviously, the listening, speaking, reading, writing, the skills, as well as grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, which are the systems of English or any language truly. And then we also have a lot of information about teaching techniques, how to teach and how to teach well and how to teach in a modern way, as well as assessment, how to assess your students and see if they're learning everything you're teaching them. So that's our topics in the middle. The third box with text talks about those different lessons the students teach when they get up front, those practical teaching experiences. So mini lessons and micro teachings. So mini lessons on instructions, vocabulary, and speaking, and micro teachings on reading and grammar. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say the course also has 2 tests, one in the second week and one in the 4th week. And then finally, the last section, the blue and the green text on the furthest right, just talks about some of the other skills that the students develop while they're in the course, and reminds you about the strengths that we have when you take TESOL at Vancouver International College Career Campus.
Thank you, Dina, so much for sharing all the information about the TESOL program with us today. To all the people watching, thank you for watching. If you want more information about our TESOL programs or other programs at VICCC, you can visit our website, vancouver.college, or you can email us info@viccc.ca. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone.